Into line right. Picks off the pass. Needs some help. Here's Giannis. Woo! Start the party. Giannis Antetokounmpo. Tonight's Potawatomi Casino Hotel payoff player of the game. Mic drop. Giannis.
So he takes off just beyond the dotted line and
Bell crosses over. Ajax again challenging. It's a miss. It's a crucial one here for the Bucks. Giannis on the push. Goes right past. Woo-hoo! It's to go. First Giannis's response.
Miles Bridges gets dunked on. Big fella, little Euro by Miller. Bridges thinks about it.
Another opportunity here for the Bucks.
Play off each other.
Giannis splitting the D.
Play off each other.
The back pass. Dave.
Play off each other.
Hit off. What a play.
Savable. Watch this behind the back pass. Just eyes in the back of his head. I know where he is. He spotted up in the corner. Great find. Right.
Suggs lurking behind Giannis. Antetokounmpo drives. Oh! Giannis explodes to the basket.
And then this dunk over Batadze, who had one on him in the first half.
Jones and Carlson have come on for OKC. Connaughton deflects it. Hendricks Williams drives it. Blocked again by Antetokounmpo. Putting some exclamation points. Trent Jr. Bang!
Best basketball in this league over the last month and a half. But it has been so impressive to watch him do it on both ends, and then stepping up, Gary Trent Jr. with the nail.
Brook was pursuing. He might have hurt his hand, though.
He just
slammed it against the backboard. Meanwhile, the other way. Giannis! Oh! They just got Greeked and freaked.
Get the ball to him early. Let him go to work.
Those handoffs, making it tough for you to get a clean handoff.
Up top, Capella. Wow! Giannis! What a block! This was next level right here. Look at the Greek freak.
Throwing the lob.
Oh.
Giannis has got his earpiece in. The officials have their earpieces in. Dave! Oh, wow! The connection! Unreal between Dave and Giannis.
Quick and how meaningful it is. Ajax the best, but look at Dame throwing it up on the sideline on a bounce play. They're casual, like we're just running another normal play, but for him to be able to go up and make a beautiful play like that, what a connection. Big stop the bleeding bucket.
Oh, yes! Sending it back! Gary Trent Jr. to Giannis to finish it off! The start!
Possessions, getting the bucket by Gary Trent Jr. and then Giannis with another huge block. How many times have we seen this year? Thinking back to the Houston game.
Turnover. Giannis has it. Looks it off to TP. Reverse style on the replay to Doc. Look at the Giannis pass.
Just a little no look. 6'11", no look. He said, Tyrese, you're a big point guard.
He's always been a real intriguing player.
He averages about 10 for the game. He's got 13 here already. Giannis! That's going to be the scariest thing you see on Halloween tonight.
Aaron Jackson Jr. to create that turnover. There's Ajax, and there's Giannis. Here's Ajax, there's Giannis. Second in command, and they're giving it to him. Make him pay.
Giannis breaking that up.
Wow. Watch this block on the lob attempt. That's not an easy feat. Reminds me of the Andre Ayton Phoenix Sun block in the NBA Finals.
Has great size, can get in the paint at will. Just needs to improve as a shooter as the Magic force another turnover. KCP with the strip.
Giannis with the chase down.
Bucks playing with a lot of confidence. Here in the first half. Gasol penetrating. Yes! Oh! One of those eye-popping blocks. The last offensive possession for the Spurs. Here comes Giannis. Look out.
Yeah, meet him at the...
The highest scoring duo in the NBA doing it again here tonight. And looking off that screen. Dame feeding Giannis. He's got another 40-point game.
Trying to lock him down. Here he goes. Puts us rejected by Portis. Another shot block. Giannis in the open floor. Look out!
I mean, who do you think he gives it to? Just all night.
Howard Sir Hauser, I'm sure he's never heard that before. He can shoot it with the best of them.
Stevens point, Wisconsin alley-oop! Oh! The floor is yours, Giannis!
It's a great job by Dame Lillard. You know, and that was not as easy as Giannis made it look, because he had to kind of extend backward toward his right, up and over.
Look, we're down by a lot. We're trying to make some things happen.
Right, that's
it's not your slide tackling these guys, but
you get a 15-yard penalty? Do you get like a 15-point bucket?
I think so.
Oh, Giannis bridges for three. Good challenge, good contest there from Pat Connaughton. Closeout. Giannis on the move, looking for some pass break points, and he blows past the Knicks defense. Giannis on the push, finding Dame. Gives it up. Prince, another corner shot. Not there that time, but Ajax flying in the air. Finds Giannis. Another two-handed slam.
And look at Giannis, just thinking I'm getting Dame a shot, but the extra pass that we were talking about, it's contagious. No, he doesn't make it, but look, it's something good comes out of it. Guys are in the right spots. Utah's
set up Dean Wade for the open three.
A key 13-0 run that ends there with the Giannis bucket. Who's got
Tribe, La Jolla, I mean, all that stuff. Oh, man.
Giannis gets another.
All right, the Cavs in a zone defense, trying to throw the rhythm and timing of the Bucks off just a bit.
Oh, yes! The throw down, the punch out for the big fella.
Extends that arm out, and
just the hand.
That goes for everybody.
Bucks are thirsting for some more. Giannis draws the contact, finger roll finish. Count the bucket.
Right into his shooting pocket, and then right there, draw some contact. Bump.
Kobe White with the personal. Here comes Giannis. Spins again and finishes with flair. 7 of them.
And maybe that's a precursor of things to come, kind of keep him doing left. But there's that great spin off of contact against Vucevic. You go hard, he's going to make a living making shots like that.
Giannis,
Nice
forcing
job.
the issue. Body bucket and one for the Greek Freak.
Big fella coming out to play tonight.
It's actually kind of remarkable. Almost 4 players scoring 17 points in the first half. Giannis, one-handed hammer to open things up in the second half.
It's going to help the Bucks defensively because they can play more physically, so speed is not going to be optimal.
Giannis spinning off of Phillips, two-handed plus. Lesson after this.
So there's a spin, a little bit of a, didn't hook, just use that off arm to.
They normally have been lights out from distance.
44% for the season. Nice.
Giannis going baseline for the flush.
He just hung 7 for 10 this season. Better recognize.
Dame to Giannis. Welcome to Beantown. Drew in double figures now with 10. 7 seconds to shoot. Giannis takes a peek. Tillman Sr. defending. Giannis has had success baseline. He continues.
Defensively. Good job.
Blocked from behind by Wright. And Talon Wright then leaks out, looking for some help. Giannis once again. Corner shot there for Jalen Wells.
Close out short. And that's just unfamiliarity with Wells. You don't know him quite like as a shooter. Nice job, Giannis.
Corner shot there for Jalen Wells.
Close out short. And that's just unfamiliarity with Wells. You don't know him quite like as a shooter. Nice job, Giannis.
There is a want and a will to try to figure this out. Giannis takes the contact, count the bucket. We decided to sponsor it. Andre Jackson Jr. partially blocked, it looked like.
Oh yeah, just sponsored by Sargento.
Ajax. Giannis, cleanup job. He's got Giannis directing traffic, the quick crossover finger roll finish. Boy, he's going to work in the first few minutes of the third. Brogdon. Sorry. Back to Poole. Oh, Kispert, Giannis, the rejection.
So when the game matters most, just be able to cover some things up, because look, you've got to have a butt on some guys, you got to box out, but if you don't, it's
Giannis has that one-on-one matchup to Thompson. See you later.
Backflow on this.
You knew it was bad news for Thompson when he got the ball. I mean, all he needs is just that split second of a one-on-one. It's the 8th different starting lineup here for the Wizards, trying to find a rotation that works. Again, no Kyle Kuzma. Here's Giannis. Oh, straight down the lane, the left-handed slam.
Well, if you're keeping track, he's still #1 in the league, just throwing that thing down, and you can see why. Sarr knows where he's going. I think it's just what's so impressive. And
Giannis will bring it across, directing traffic, goes right at Sarr. Hello, and welcome back, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Game not that long ago in 2023, but took the first possession, just attacking Sarr. Obviously, you can see Washington trying to start personnel that can match up so far. Based on this, I would say, Doc considers it a win. There's no question that Milwaukee, if they had kept Charlotte off the glass and didn't give up those 10 offensive boards to him and 21 second chance points.
Oh, Giannis, catch him if you can. Brandon Miller defending Giannis, turns and faces, goes right at him, flushes it in his face. That Giannis has missed so far this year, really taking this team on the shoulders. You could see it right out of the gates against Miami. Here's Giannis, you can see that, count the bucket. He's got all 4 points right now for the Bucks. Brandon Miller now 2 of 5. James sees that opening. Giannis, clean-up job, thank you very much.
Your people, and they've got history. Seeing it right there. Malcolm as well. Nice defense.
Dame back to Giannis. Look out! Whoa, he's done that! Thanksgiving weekend is here.
Malcolm, a guy who played for the Bucks for 3 seasons. He's guarding Giannis on the other end and then getting a finish on that last possession.
Giannis lowers his head, goes right at the Wizards D. He's got another couple.
Well, Washington has, like you said, look at this guy. He's handling. He's 6'11". He's the MVP this year.
The offensive rebound and a second chance opportunity for the Bucks. Over to Giannis. What can he do with it? Oh! Whoa! A two-handed flush. That's what. Monstrous Giannis dunk.
Yeah, it really was. And look at you get down there. Jonas is trying to body him. You got Sarr trying to shot block from behind, but just too powerful. Once he gets you in that restricted area like that, we showed it.
He turns and faces between the legs, goes right at Turin. Look at that! As only Giannis can. An and one chance.
Look at his hair.
Great hair.
Jeez.
Flowing in the Fiserv Forum wind. Speaking of flowing in the wind, Giannis is having a field day at the rim tonight.
You just see him just measuring, seeing where the help is, where the gap is, able to get in there once he takes off like that.
To rally the troops here in the third quarter. Poole with the miss, and TP is down, slow to get up. Here's Ajax with some numbers. Has Giannis if he wants to use them. He'll call his own number, but Giannis with the cleanup job.
You know what they're doing. He was just playing his angles right there. He knew if he had Prince somewhere towards the middle of the lane, inbounder could just throw it to him.
It's that kind of night for Giannis. Three-pointer of the night. Jackson in trouble. Here's Giannis. They've got some numbers. The Bucks do. If Giannis wants to use them, spinning off the top the lane for a patented Giannis finish.
And Giannis can be very intentional about taking his time across midcourt. Gonna walk down to Sunmu. Got it and one. Giannis with a little light work inside for the night.
For 20 in the paint, 32 paint points. Sprinkle in that mid-range, Giannis, you don't need it.
We played 3 minutes. Brock with the block, not gonna happen that time. See you later.
Making a stand, and look at what it leads to.
Giannis! Yes! Yes, the big fellas!
They circled this game on his schedule. It might mean a little more. It's a cup game too, 8-0 Bucks.
One of the best players ever to come out of the state of Iowa. Levine with the fadeaway. Good defense by Green. And Giannis, purposeful in the lane. Got it!
Other than that Green shot, he scored every bucket downhill. Good night.
So these subs here coming in for the Pacers. That's Jarris Walker who misses the shot. Giannis will take it high off the glass. Count it! And block your shot, and then they could step out and shoot the three like that.
Yeah, it is so good.
Alley-oop, Giannis, reverse style.
Like you said, when you play a team 11 times, it's certainly it creates some tension and some rivalry. Nice move.
Just high stepping around everyone. Giannis with another bucket.
And you can just see Indiana really trying to give Giannis the attention defensively that you have to, just keeping bodies around him, and then he's just so persistent. He's just always trying to find that crease.
Work brings it across against DeSumo. Up high for Giannis and the punch.
The numbers indicate there's work to be done, but Dame going to his right hand. If you come off the body of Giannis Antetokounmpo,
Sidestep three in the air. Giddy with the tip. Couldn't get it to fall. Great effort, though. Giannis on the break. Wow, set it with his chest. Doc Rivers incensed on the sidelines. Giannis off the screen from Lopez and one.
And a lot of times you see the reach and slap. This is what Billy Donovan was talking about. And I know I kind of joked around a little earlier about being willing to take a hit.
Well, Trent Jr. had that streak where he was 1 of 18 from 3. Really struggled shooting the basketball. And 3 of 5 on Wednesday. Giannis with a monster swat.
Going down to Dallas, but he's a good player. A great athlete. He's strong physically. Just hasn't really found a place where he could play consistent minutes.
Giannis getting a fair amount of touches. Tari Eason's having a great year off the bench, and it's just one shot and done here for the Bucks. They're 1 for 7 here to start. Giannis breaking that up. The game. Giannis retreating. So good at this and the timing of this. He's got 10 points.
Does he really? No pressure because the shot clock is winding down.
Torian Prince over to Giannis. Count the bucket and the foul.
To impose your will at some point against this Hornet team.
Double team coming into the hands of Ajax. Looks it off. They work it around to Torian Prince, who drives and penetrates and finds an open Giannis, who flushes it home.
Caruso gets past Antetokounmpo. Sidestep blocked by Antetokounmpo out of bounds. And Giannis with the rejection.
Good discipline by Jackson, or excuse me, by Green, to try and even just step there. When you know you have a shot blocker behind you or coming.
No Banchero with no Wagner. He's been the guy who's kind of become their leading scorer.
Spin move inside, and that is the long reach of the Greek Freak on his trademark finger roll right there.
But he's the only guy who's really shown any ability to compete with Giannis.
Feels like Dame time right now. No, he's going up top. Oh, what a finish!
Well, and that's Lillard's 7th assist. Not getting a lot of shots, doing a great job distributing. And Torian Prince, the best three-point shooter in the league right now, 53%.
Giannis goes strong. Giannis lays it in. Great start for Milwaukee. 7-0 burst to get us started.
There's no one better in the open floor in the NBA than Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And Capella, jump hook, no good. Jackson rips it off the rim. Antetokounmpo drives. And Antetokounmpo again with the left hand.
Magic haven't been able to make him pay.
Middleton to Antetokounmpo. Wagner's on him. A little contact. And a nice little turnaround by Giannis.
From Lopez here, and Milwaukee's got a chance going the other way. Giannis rumbling ahead through the teeth of that defense, and he flushes it through with a one-hand jam.
Team loves to push it up and down the floor in transition. Torian Prince got caught not aware of where his offensive player was.
Oh my goodness! What in the world are we watching? Is this the Harlem Globetrotters or the Milwaukee Bucks? I wish we could just do a mic drop and go home, because this is all we need to see.
Yeah, and it's Brooke, great hustle, wrap around, beautiful feed. Look at that, a wrap around. And you throw it toward your end of the floor. Worst case scenario, they get the basketball. You can get back in transition defense, and then Torian.
Well, still in the game. Brown chasing him. Lillard finds Antetokounmpo. Giannis against Horford. Makes him take a tough shot, and he knocks it down. Middleton looking to post up Pritchard. Double team, finds Antetokounmpo. Bounces and stops. Giannis throws it down. He's got 25. By the way, that was the first turnover of this half by either team. Incredible. Antetokounmpo drives and finishes the long strides. Makes it look easy.
Tonight they have gotten it going. Bobby Portis with a season-high 23 points, 4 of 4 from distance here in this quarter. Schroeder turning the corner, puts the shot, pinned against the window. Giannis comes on the help side.
Air ball. Suggs pushes, gets by Antetokounmpo, and it's blocked by Giannis. Another chase down by Antetokounmpo.
And this is just a great recovery. Suggs on a nice drive, but with
by yourself, stay there, Kenny! Big drive. Right, Black. Yo. Go.
Giannis. Antetokounmpo walks with it.
There's him going for the
Surpassed a lot of folks' expectations. We thought this thing maybe not much. Jordi Fernandez did a nice job. How about Giannis here, just showing some muscle?
They find a way to respond, and he's doing that so far.
So Milwaukee trying to get that momentum back here. A little spin move. There's no stopping that dude. Giannis corkscrewing down inside.
For a short period of time. Not for an entire 48 minutes. Giannis needs an entire wall.
Great defense from Jackson. Comes up with a steal. Prince down the other end. Finds Antetokounmpo, and Giannis throws it down.
Take Green, Brook Lopez, Giannis with the finish.
Doc Rivers, one of the best. We always talk about 15-point lead. It's nothing in this today's NBA.
Dame drops it off to Giannis, who drops it.
And you know what, Doc? You know what his conversation is going to be about at halftime. Just cleaning up those passes and turnovers.
They're going to count that for Giannis?
You know, in your scouting report, you know Brook Lopez is going to challenge. Just get it up there. Throw something off the glass. Don't worry about making it.
Giannis, finger roll finish. A beauty with the left hand and an and one chance for the Greek Freak.
Damian Lillard. And that was the other thing about the game last night. Watch this little pocket pass. There's that pocket pass because it's thrown from that right.
Home cooking has been for Brooklyn. We've seen on a couple occasions. Here's a turnover. Here comes Andre Jackson in the open court. He'll feed to the other dunker out there. Giannis hanging on the rim.
3 minutes to go in the third quarter. Middleton with a steal. Middleton's third game back, and Black picks his pocket. Right to Trent. Middleton goes up top. Giannis puts it down. Anthony's got Trent. Giannis grappling down with Wagner. And they look for Giannis. And Antetokounmpo scores it and one.
Yeah, I don't really like fronting Giannis down there.
And a semifinal game on Saturday. Bucks by one. Middleton has not scored. Gives it to Giannis. The 8th assist for Chris Middleton. The fake behind the back would have been the highlight of the night had he finished it. And now Giannis goes strong and delivers the layup to give the Bucks a 4-point lead. Middleton and Hunter, two guys that don't start, but they finish. And Antetokounmpo running the floor, gets behind the defense, gets an easy one for Milwaukee.
Flat Giannis Antetokounmpo behind you. He gets it there. Lillard gets it to him.
Antetokounmpo stumbled with the dribble. Shot clock down to 6. Wallace on Giannis. Gets inside, layup, counted, and a foul. That is impossible to guard down low.
To even attempt a block shot there. Probably a little bit of a hook with the off arm, not enough to really give him, in my opinion, any extra benefit. Than Alex Caruso is just late getting over there. You try and swipe at the ball because you know you can't go high.
Well, his brother's here. There's nobody louder.
If you have the best offensive player in the league.
That foul is on Hartenstein. Oh, the alley-oop. Prince to Giannis.
Stein is the low man. He goes, but there's nobody else to crack back on Giannis. Is that today's modern NBA?
That's today's
modern NBA.
Giannis, the spin move, goes inside. He's in attack mode right from the opening tip. 5 quick points.
We talk so much about Giannis and all the things in his game. We know about his ability to finish and dominate the paint.
Those two by Giannis. Guarded by Johnson. What a matchup here. Giannis spins on him. Giannis able to lay it in. Capella trying to draw the charge. And now 5 to shoot. Lillard goes to work. Giannis with Daniels on him. Turnaround jumper. Good. Giannis. That was pretty.
And dunked it over one of the good shot blockers. Nice defense.
Giannis so active, breaks up that pass play. Here's Chris. Giannis lets it off. Like peanut butter and jelly, those two are back.
Coverage, even Jonathan Isaac, one of the great shot blockers in this league. No contest, and then
bucket here definitely sealed the deal.
Giannis off the 1 foot, make it 25 points.
And the thing about him tonight, he really put in some great effort defensively in the first quarter. That's the first thing that jumped out of the work he was putting in.
Good dish inside. Giannis staples it down.
Giannis spins baseline. And he's made that one of his kind of patented moves when he's got the groove going. Giannis left side goes right at Wemby. Count the bucket and an and one for Giannis.
You got to make some noise, big fella. We can hear him up here.
Giannis to A.J. Green. Looks it off. Chris Middleton now coming off the bench for the second straight game. Giannis tips it to himself off the miss. Spins and finishes with the left hand. Wow.
Giannis has got to be leery every time and dunk it.
That'll work. You got to think it's got to take the first few possessions to get used to that length.
Giannis, a little pick and roll, nice pocket pass. That was after the Bucks
That
had
was
won
the championship year. Yeah. Giannis, look out! Heads up! A two-handed jam. Stay vertical.
The verticality was the key. Contact made, verticality, no foul.
Giannis, no problem! Spin cycle! He's got it going in the first with 11 points.
Gary Trent right around 40. On the three-point line, I mean, back, the season started, they were struggling to get above 25, 26%.
Grabbing points runner. Giannis looking what I found.
R.J. Barrett wiggles his way free, and he's got another one for Portland. Good setup this time. What about that reverse jam? Giannis.
Great connectivity. Watch this left-handed bounce. Right there, a little left-handed bounce right between the two white shirts, and Giannis does the rest. But it's a beautiful job by Dame of drawing Pirtle to
big opportunity, though.
They keep going to Giannis. It's working.
Good job, Scoot Henderson just kind of beat him to the spot, stripped him of the basketball.
Giannis going to get it right back.
This is the matchup that I think the Bucks have got to exploit. Shaky Sharp against Chris Middleton, but get him down in his office, Chris Middleton, after this Giannis ISO.
Yeah, that'll work. Giannis and one.
Yeah, so go to your strengths with Giannis, but Giannis just too much guile right there, the spin.
Caruso throws it up. Hartenstein comes down with it. Can't get it to fall. Gets his rebound. Blocked by Giannis. Another rejection for Antetokounmpo.
An offensive foul with that off arm, that right arm. But Giannis,
maneuvered to get himself a decent look, but could not finish. Now Trent the other way, who was just 2 of 17 in the 2 games these teams played. But that's a different lifetime for this guy.
Yeah, no, it is indeed, but nice.
Here's a lob. Giannis up top, and he will stuff it down.
You couple that, and this is the thing I was going to keep an eye on tonight. What kind of legs will the Bucks have as a team after that experience in Las Vegas?
Oh, the quick hands from Giannis. Look out below. That's stealing candy from a baby right there.
And Chris Middleton would be the person to talk to about that. A lot of those shots will wind up being short until you do.
Ooh, that's a tough shot from Giannis right there.
Evan Mobley first with that spin move, a little bit of a hook elbow to the back, and then the fadeaway jump.
It's Walker against Giannis. Jarris Walker, the second-year player. He's overmatched. Giannis, baseline jumper falling down. Giannis is back.
And just back and forth. Look, it's getting late. You can tell both teams tightening up. But look at that fadeaway.
All right, the Bucks with 10 minutes and some change to work with before this one is final. Giannis driving right side, lays it in, finger roll finish. Largest deficit for the Bucks to climb is 14. Chris Middleton. Giannis. Emhart has made this Pacers defense a lot better, especially in the month of December. Giannis faces up against Siakam. Good looking shot here for Giannis.
Look, he's down here at this end, giving him a little jab, hitting a nice little fadeaway. And he's feeling good. And he's back on the other end, looking and talking to Siakam, feeling kind of good.
He just continues to pile up the 30-point games. He's got right now. 6 consecutive 30-point games, and he just added to the tally there.
Message this summer. Nice job, Chris Middleton.
Lobs up, Giannis sends it down as he staples it in with 2 hands.
I'm not saying that was a pass, but Chris thought about passing on the move to going down full speed.
You don't think this was an alley-oop, though?
Well, no. I mean, I say
off the window.
I say it's a pass.
No good. So Milwaukee goes the other direction. Giannis so far 13 points tonight. Make it 15 as he jams it home.
They can make it in a game like this. They understand the psychology behind, winning that NBA Cup. We talked about the Lakers last year. The Patriots, nice job.
Oh, look at that.
That's what it's like to go against these high-volume scorers.
Right now defending Giannis. Giannis slips right past him.
Elevating.
I watched him during timeouts do shadow shooting as a two-way player. Just never gave up on it. Giannis, count the bucket. Body bucket and one.
Defensively is the area that the Bucks have really been.
Those quick hands. Boxer hands, you like to call them. Straight down the lane. Giannis with the flush.
Ball starting to feel like a lead ball.
Uh-oh. Oh, Giannis! One of those monster blocks. Timely. The shot squeezes out. At Connaughton, he's set plenty of those screens for Giannis, who's looking for some sort of seam. Hits the mid-range or the jumper with a spin, and an 11-0 run here for the Bucks. And the other 11 personal fouls in the first half. He told Melanie Ricks a lot of those fouls were soft fouls. That's not soft. Giannis rising up for the major block, leading to this. Gary Trent. Giannis can find a block in dramatic fashion, can he?
Oh yeah, that's a beautiful job recovering, and then
with about 4.5 left to play here in the third quarter. Giannis spinning off. That's just an angry tongue. Giannis directing traffic, getting that screen from Ryan Rollins. Got 4 players around him. 3 players around him. Don't matter.
Gives Nick Claxton a little quick chicken wing to take home with him. Hey, take that home and put some hot sauce on it.
Giannis crosses over on Russell. Oh, yes! He cannot be stopped that easily.
On the move, Giannis one-on-one against D'Lo. Great job on the spin. You see D'Angelo grab that, knock him down with the gratuitous amount of free throws that the Bucks have provided.
Giannis decides to take measures into his own hands. Body bucket and one against Claxton.
Giannis, but just backed off just enough right there. Got that elbow by him, used that elbow to kind of fend him off.
Trailing by 13. Again, those quick hands. Boy, how many times have we seen that? The deflections. And rising up, Giannis chasing that one down, breaking it up.
And how many times have we seen that? they do a good job attacking Giannis. 2 defenders not allowing him any place to go. But Giannis not giving up on the play, breaks up and
like Shaq gets a team, and Chuck gets a team, Kenny gets a team, and his partner gets a team.
Going to get an offensive foul against hanging proudly. 5-4.
Hope it's not the only banner here this year. This team is forming a championship look for sure, and that is a championship play by Giannis. And the whole bench rises up when Chris Middleton gets up. Giannis, as only Giannis can.
Actually going to bobble it just a bit, gets the control back. Nice job, Claxton with the defense. But
Giannis with another rebound. Giannis could set a little bit of history. He's going to do it with an and one chance here early, and he's fired up early.
Defending Giannis, he was calling for help before he got the midcourt.
Not a live ball turnover, though. He's got to watch his hands.
And we're tied.
I mean, these two guys are battling. This is a way for Jarris to make his marks.
And Bona goes down. It's 4-on-4. Ajax penetrating, shovel pass, Giannis finishing. Yeah, Ajax, his playmaking, you love this pass.
Well, I just think to be able to read the defense.
trying to figure out this defense. You heard Pete Dominguez talk about they've gotten him a lot of looks, and Giannis figures it out.
Someone's got to guard him, but it's Oubre in the middle, and you got some guys around to dig and to just try to help. But to be honest,
so far setting the tone in the first couple of minutes. Actually, that hesitation going nowhere, though. Ajax leading the break. Has Giannis behind the back. What a highlights! Bucks in transition. Ajax a little showtime.
appropriately so play of the game. Look at him just boom, right on the money. And when you get it to Giannis in stride like that, I think Giannis was thinking about maybe just laying it up. It was so easy, he just delivered it.
The Knicks now shooting 13 of 28. Giannis gets another and one.
Herky jerky, trying to see where he could get his space, where he could get his spot. He's looking for Giannis. He's looking for himself. It's a big-time defense by OG to get a hand on that, but Giannis with that.
Just great concentration by both guys, really, but Brook just to keep his eye on the basketball. That thing was a rope.
And Giannis, look at him go! Beats the entire Kings defense.
Josh Hart, those guys are continuing to make plays.
Giannis will get it to fall, and another and one coming for the Greek Freak. Turnover, here's Chris laying it out for Giannis. The chase down is off, and another dunk for Giannis.
A pretty tough loss last night to Minnesota, but I think understanding how you can give yourself a chance, and he's done that with this group.
Gary Trent Jr. misses, but Giannis with the tip dunk. AJ Green trying to set the screen. There it goes. Giannis straight down the lane. Try to get in front of that. Yeah, that net's still hanging on the rim for the Giannis dunk. Give it right back to him. He'll finish it.
I love it. His dunk the first time over the rim, because we see as the games go on. Giannis against Orlando last time, 20 points in the first. Well, he's smaller than him. That's his advantage, and I think the two are recognizing that, trying to be on the move.
Giannis spin move, left-handed flush.
See the steps that maybe New York was saying, I think that's an extra one, but look, you're going to have to come with the double team a little bit sooner because, well, with that, great job not calling.
Here's Dave. Right place, right time. Giannis. Right through. Yeah, count it.
Oh, it's kind of fun to watch. Then how did he shoot it that fast? Wasn't trying to chase his shot. Now I'm going to go try to block it. Nope, still too slow.
And just 14 fouls for the Sixers. And why the Bucks aren't in the bonus. Giannis spinning baseline. Wow. I mean, you just shake your head at some of the shots he gets to go. Half-court heave by Maxey.
He's going to stand, so I need you to use your hand. Very good coach. Very good coach.
Another bucket for Giannis to get 34 points for number 34.
He's got to love when he gets his defender moving one direction, is able to just bop stop. This time of year can be brutally quick.
30-footer for Dave on the way, and the putback from Giannis. If that's not a cleanup job, I don't know what is. Slam, but this is worth measuring.
If we're going to give, that's right. If we're going to give Dame love for shooting deep bombs, here we go. A tip dunk from what, 8, 9 feet away? Something.
Just 19 minutes of work. Rewarded with the start tonight. Again, no Joe, no Drummond, no Gershani Yabusele either. And there's Giannis off 1 foot again.
Yeah, AJ's got to pick the brain, right? If Damian Lillard or something like that. Speaking of picking the pocket, Giannis going all the way. Count the pocket.
We're just getting out and running with them, but look at Chris starting the defense, getting that deflection, and then you got to look out. Not sure what you're supposed to do on that.
Brook trying to move against Scotty Barnes, drops it off. Giannis takes the ball and then goes all the way. Count it, body bucket and one.
With that ball stolen from behind, and then boom at the last minute, gets the right angle. That's beautiful with the left hand. Like you said, Lisa, his left hand is
Vin Baker is like the guy that you need, that sometimes you didn't even know that you needed. Immediately, Doc had that kind of respect for Vin. How about respect for Giannis in the restricted area? Another dunk.
85, 90% of their free throws, they go away from it, but Bucks still making them pay when they do.
Giannis takes it. Oh, get another and one.
He's so lanky, he's catching some guys and looking like maybe it was too much. Yeah, Barrett probably not a foul that way.
Stagger screen for Dame. He finds Giannis with another finish. Another multi-dunk game for Giannis.
Guys' bodies and then throwing it up, and boy, he's going to take Giannis on time on target.
Pirtle's got 4 personals. Rims out Giannis, a monstrous offensive rebound and an even better finish.
250 pounds, one of the biggest guard wings you're ever going to find. It's a tough matchup for AJ.
Giannis, that quick spin, baseline, puts it away, gets the and one. Dame so shifty, he's leaning in, looking for that foul call. Giannis just up and over these Knicks defenders. Pump fake! Oh, they got Greek freaks. Second, he literally, watch this, up and over Achua, and then goes right through Cat.
And I just love the fact that that possession allows Giannis.
This is back in. After sitting out the first few minutes of the second quarter, Batazzi tries to challenge him. Giannis gets the block. Gento, block of the game. Giannis up against Batazzi.
Well, you could just tell Batazzi was trying to back him down, trying to dunk it on him. Giannis just standing his ground. And look, that's not the guy to try to go up top and see if you can dunk it over. Giannis goes and gets it. And that's that New York City point guard coming out a little bit, putting a move on to AJ. I think he just slipped. The crowd loves to get into it. But there you go.
5 dunks for Giannis.
Arrow down on this end. The stars are down.
The physicality is taking its toll, and Giannis with yet another dunk, 6 of them. Chris has had some beauty, some alley-oop tosses to Giannis here tonight. Here's Giannis against Isaac. 6 seconds to shoot, tries to get him in the air, goes right past him, posterizes him once again. Couple of dunks.
Well, you just gotta love how he's attacking. Look at him, just get Isaac up in the air.
And Chris and Bobby have checked in. Chris, oh yes, to Giannis! An alley-oop of beauty between Chris Middleton and Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Dunk that right there. And that's just beautiful. So far, just the points on the board in Milwaukee. The last one from Dame looked like an easy one, but just couldn't get that one to go.
Giannis again, the jump shot. So he's turned to the jump shot in the third quarter. It appears that his right hand with that rebound is just as big as that left hand. We've seen him dunk a couple times. Giannis spinning off Batazzi. Finger roll finish. He's going right at him, and he's got 14 in the game. Ajax taps it over to Dame. Got some numbers. Bucks want to push some pace. There's Dame to Giannis, the reverse flush.
A little ovation as they come in. We love it for a lot of reasons, but both with 14 points off the bench last game, and there's a reason when you sustain leads. Nice.
Oh, Giannis! Block of the game.
And just measured. Look at him. He's down there like a football player, like a little free safety, something. He's waiting. Where are you going to go? This way? I'll get it with my right hand. No, but it's so telling, and Giannis the same. It's just those are both of those drives and finishes for Giannis. Effort. They take effort like that.
Alley-oop came to Giannis. Alley-oop to Giannis, perfectly placed by both Chris and Giannis. The tip there for Carter Jr. Pat Connaughton over to Giannis. A couple of dunks now for Giannis. Giannis lowering his head, driving, spinning, and hooping. Another and one.
Carter Jr., right? Yeah. So watch. So here's the spin. He's going to release him, able to maintain his balance. Here's the whistle. It's like let me try and get it off the backboard just in case. And he actually scored. Forbes comes to mind, the Michigan State player. They used to work it beautifully between the two of them.
This is beautiful. Oh, yes, Giannis. A two-handed hammer. Into the hands of Taurean Prince. The Bucks with a 15-9 advantage. Giannis driving. Who's going to stop him? No one. Body bucket and one. Giannis with a free throw coming. Well, we were going to take it. Initially was counted as an and one.
Without question.
PC, oh, Giannis will get it taken care of that way. Above that average now.
Nothing you can do about that. Get to his spot, just elevate up and over.
Two-handed slam for Giannis.
This is a nice job by Dame Lillard. There's that blitz once again from Alex Len. Dame gets rid of it. Good job on the crowding of Sabonis by Giannis. Nice.
This time it's brought to Giannis, returning the favor. And the back there to Pat. Giannis with Sabonis defending. Body him up. And he'll get it to go. Body bucket and one for Giannis.
I thought he was going to go fade baseline to his right shoulder, which he does so well, but Sabonis never stops him from getting middle.
To the court and then makes good on the bucket.
Anything to get your attention, that will.
Giannis, that'll get your attention, and that deserves a flex. Giannis back down against Mathurin. Count another.
As soon as he turns, you just see he overpowered him, backed him down, got to his spot. Listen to that. Big stop the bleeding bucket.
Oh, Giannis sending it back. Gary Trent Jr. to Giannis to finish it off. The start and end.
But I'll tell you what if Giannis thought he was going to make that layup and he turned around and started to run back? He didn't, so we're good. I love it. They're having a good time. Again, Lisa, is no one having any fun out here? It makes him a lot more dangerous when he's making shots.
Giannis, body bucket and one. Why not in the final few seconds of the quarter?
Quarter buzzer, 0.9 seconds away. Thought, I got a little floater for you.
Dave, those quick hands, Mathurin. What in the world? What in the Giannis world is going on?
Giannis keeps it on the DHO action. Spins on Phillips. Light work. Light work.
Mark, it's the shot selection for Giannis. 17 in the paint. Could he have pulled up? You bet. Should he have? Absolutely not.
Right now it's Julian Phillips that's trying to guard Giannis. So they're trying to post him up. Good flash to the elbow by Portis.
Right.
They play the high-low, Doris.
That's just so smart. Or he's using enough of the strength he's developed to hold that guy off.
Giannis with the mismatch on Levine goes quick and one.
Watch how quick he's by Levine. One man to beat, the size of the strides. As you said, the arms of a
No team escapes 82 games without adversity. We just had ours at the start of the season, but now he feels like it's in the past. They've worked through it. He says we feel way more connected on both ends of the floor. Giannis on few.
And he lost control. Giannis in transition. Pops the clutch and lays it home.
Van Vliet against Giannis. Crosses over, shovel pass, and count. Giannis gets the block.
Nothing comes to sleeper but a dream, and then watch this block by Giannis. That's a great job. Didn't give up on the play. Gaston, I mean, it's just every year, Oklahoma City, somebody's either threatening or breaking that record.
Look at that speed. Giannis gets him from behind that length. He's got a couple of blocks tonight.
Officials are allowing them to play. They're not calling all the little incidental bump contact that these guys are used to.
Giannis, count it! Body bucket and one!
Kind of lulls you to sleep here. Then pick up the speed, then a quick crossover. You don't get your feet set in front of him in time. He's going to initiate the contact before that left foot can get set.
The steal dives on the floor. All 7 feet of him. Leads to this. Tane. And Giannis with the foul dunk. This again directing traffic. Right coming over to set that screen. Jabari Smith Jr. trying to defend Giannis. Spin move right past him. And Giannis just like that in double figures with 10. Şengün, pump fake. Brook gets the block from behind. And here's Giannis. Picking up some speed. Clutches it. Giannis looking for the slam for 59.
He needs one more free throw, Lisa.
Giannis sees an opening, spins off of it, lays it in. Make it 57 for Giannis. 7 seconds on the shot clock. Giannis with Durham defending.
Hit a mid-range.
Takes a pick.
Hit a mid-range.
Mid-range. He's got 50 points.
How apropos.
Giannis lowering his head, picking up speed. Try to catch him if you can. Good luck.
Kilbourne Avenue crossover, blow by. And watch how he just leans, scoops, and soft kisses off the glass, playing through.
And now it's at 6. Giannis full steam ahead and trying to turn away from trouble. Right into the double team. Somehow gets it and finishes with the slam.
Looked like he lost it right there. He stays in it, keeps reaching for it, keeps poking at it, comes back to him, and yes.
It's a big night for Giannis. 34 points for 34. He shot it 22 times. Giannis challenging, gets maybe the block left. You can see if he gets credited for it. Trent Jr. pays it off. Giannis challenging this shot and getting this block just a piece. Got the fingertips on it. Significant 1,000 career blocks for Giannis.
Talked about it, just stays with it. That length.
Giannis! Oh, how sweet it is! And how sweet of a first half for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Knocks down 5 or 6. He's ahead.
And Marcus Duran has just committed his 3rd personal, so he's out again. Isaiah Stewart now defending Giannis straight down the lane. The one-handed slam. It's the mid-post touch once again against Reed. Has the strength against Reed. Pump fake off the 1 foot. He can't miss. He's on 20 points already.
He can't power through for a dunk. See this little right shoulder fade right here. Very rarely do you see him 23% from the three-point line get back on track, shoot the ball.
Giannis looking to spin off of Paul Reed. Boy, he is focused here tonight.
That little spin dribble right there. Another spin dribble. Power up and over Paul Reed. And then right here, okay, you're going to cut me off middle. I got the bump and I've got the fade. Great job walling Giannis off after that offensive rebound. Could not elevate to get it back up, but now he can.
Yeah, Giannis with the reverse. 5 field goals, 16 points.
Jonathan is a likely candidate. A.J. Green, of course.
Giannis, spin move, an absolute thing of beauty. Let's see what they come out with here with the after timeout play. A.J. Green to Pat Connaughton. Giannis spins. That'll work.
Got a chance to sit down with him in his living room and just hear all those old great stories about Josh Gibson and Jackie Robinson and all the great Negro League ball players.
Proud of Giannis. Giannis with the block, and he'll finish it off. Body bucket and one.
In the league and transition points, and the A-train comes rumbling down the track right here, and you know Abaji tries to wrap him up as best he can, but he's too short to go in this ride. Got a chance to sit down with him in his living room and just hear all those old great stories about Josh Gibson and Jackie Robinson and all the great Negro League ball players.
Proud of Giannis. Giannis with the block, and he'll finish it off. Body bucket and one.
Like the matchup, AJ on Mitchell.
Giannis, look at that speed. A blow by for 2. Parrott again. Abaji's just camping out in that corner. Portal. Giannis gets him again. Don't challenge the Greek freak. He's got a couple blocks. Now 6 to shoot. Davion Mitchell, a block from Giannis. Back to Giannis. On the left side, working with PC. Gives it right back to Giannis for the flush.
It's a pass, but it worked to...
Back to Giannis. On the left side, working with PC. Gives it right back to Giannis for the flush.
It's a pass, but it worked to perfection, clearing out that backside.
Oh, Giannis with the block, but it went right into the hands of Keita for the finish.
Got to address that issue. A.J. Green, I'm not sure if he's matched up with him primarily, or is it a cross?
Wow! Giannis with a power punch. Giannis spins out of trouble. Count it.
Nice job on the spin move, but great effort so far. But like Billy Spanoulis, Giannis' coach of the group, not even that of the third quarter, second half.
Giannis takes the contact, body bucket and one. Boy, the Bucks needed that.
Out of nothing. Here's a spin. There's the grab and reach, and just trying to corral him to keep him from elevating, but Giannis still strong enough to power through and
Find the friendly kiss off the glass. You see it.
This could be the final possession here in the half. Giannis spins off of him, gets it to go. Finger roll finish for Giannis.
So you might need to hedge that, switch that.
He's got 11 points. Giannis, look what I found. Get out of his way. He combined the 30 with the 28 with Peyton Pritchard coming off the bench. 58 points between those two. Puck to Giannis. Let's go. Gets a bucket anyhow because they let him play on.
Yeah, and if it's not intentional, sometimes they don't call it, but I think you're right. You're hoping they would.
Giannis spin move. His third personal. Laughing at your comment, didn't look entertained by that foul call. Oh, Giannis! How about that entertainment?
College basketball last year, and just got to think Coach Tibbs doesn't like to play a lot of guys. It's definitely not rookies, but nice.
Oh, the alley-oop to Giannis.
The guy that got to play, it's amazing to think, like, all right, he had time to prepare for it. I ran through it and shoot around. He knew he was going to be that guy. He got it off. He made it. They're trying to get him going. Didn't quite work.
Giannis with the rebound. The Jazz on an 11-0 run. Giannis going to take measures into his own hands with the left-handed slam.
You got to value the possession and know, let's pay off that last bucket.
Oh, Buck's got to knock it down. That'll work. Giannis pokes it away. Giannis break. Giannis the latest.
And that is what it's going to look like when a team cares, when there's desperation, when they have got to do everything they can to win. It's going to be defense that creates the offense. Giannis up 17-11. Move it a little bit. Get a good one.
Oh, look at that. Quick hands by Dame forces the turnover. A 3-on-1. And let it fly. Ajax to Giannis.
And Milwaukee just wearing Utah down with some of this defense. Really good job of getting the deflection, getting out the break, and finding Giannis. Look at that timing. Very good passer, too, when he takes his time and he surveys when he can.
John Collins, one of them, challenging Giannis. The kick out to Brook, work it around to Ajax, who will drive and penetrate. Got to take advantage of some of those offensive opportunities for him. Giannis looked left and right and decided, I'm just going to flush it. This is a Cavs team that's going to be playing without Karis LeVert off the bench, by the way. He's out with a right knee injury. Giannis lays it up. He has another and one coming.
Really improved exponentially the last few years. Watch this little step through, kind of reach back while he's under the rim, and then finds that angle off the glass for the spin and finish.
And Merrill's also checked in here for the Cavs. Allen tosses it away, so the Bucks are forcing some turnovers. Giannis on the move. He'll bulldoze his way in. Count the bucket. Body bucket and one. The Greek Freak is eaten early.
Not time to build a wall here. Giannis just going to blast through Dean Wade, and he spins Wade around. And
looking for Edey. Can't make that connection. Rare that they couldn't make it tonight. Giannis with the blow by. Count it. Body bucket and one for Giannis.
Just to shift his footwork enough to give Giannis a chance to get that shoulder bite.
Giannis once again, finger roll finish, adjusting mid-air for the Greek Freak.
That's how you got to finish.
4 to shoot. Giannis post touch. Giannis all the way in for two.
Can't forget about Uncle Al. Shoot the ball at a high clip this season.
Giannis sees the crease, gets the bucket and the foul. 21 points for Giannis. Well, neither was the equation. Count the bucket here for Giannis.
With some quickness on the perimeter to create some scoring opportunities like we just saw.
The block by Giannis into the hands of Bobby.
I'll fix the mistake for him. yeah, couldn't have been Marcus.
But more importantly, what was it, 78, 79? Giannis with the two-handed.
They're their offense at a torrid pace. Reminds me of the old San Antonio Spurs. Popovich when he had Ginobili and Parker, and that's really nice.
Fortunate that Giddey missed the layup. The Bulls missed 5 layups in the first half. Talk about the points in the paint advantage. Giannis, body bucket and one.
On opening night.
Yeah, his 3-point shooting was off the charts. Levine.
Yep.
He was 5 of 8 in that game.
And knocked down his first 5.
Giannis, the first dunk of the season at Fiserv.
The English off the glass. It's back to 14. Antetokounmpo. And a blocking foul called on Martin.
Maxey shut off by Connaughton. Eric Gordon blocked by Antetokounmpo. Beautiful rejection. Gordon thought it
out. That Giannis, look, takes his time. He's watching it the whole way. Oh.
Yabusele chased off. Pass inside. Green got a piece of it. Good hands. Connaughton releases the other end. Finds Giannis for the slam. And a foul as well. 19th. Eric Gordon and Brook Lopez in the 17th. Guys who just still love to play. Counted on a foul. Antetokounmpo. Antetokounmpo shut off nicely by Gordon. Prince goes right back to him. Oubre went for the steal to no avail.